Good morning. Here we are, out in the field, getting ready to, well, we're not getting ready to do anything, just looking at it. So the good news, there's a lot here. It's thick. Which brings me to the bad news, means it's hard to dry. As I'm sitting here thinking about it, I'm realizing that I'm kind of new at all this, on my own. I've worked for a lot of people, I've done this a lot on my own, but the big decisions of when to do it and how long to do it are mine now, and that's new. And I've seen people do it many different ways, and I'm just taking all the knowledge I have and putting it together to come up with my best solution, my best plan. Well, I'm learning a lot, and so I'm going to share some of the things I think I'm learning with you, and we're going to try. If we get lucky, maybe this year. Probably not. Maybe this year. This is so thick, and the regrowth is already... I cut this Sunday, and it's Wednesday, and it's not dry yet, and the grass is regrowth about an inch already. The new growth on the grass, it's already popping up. And it's so thick, it's going to sit here. It's going to take me another 2 days to dry this. I might even have to turn it again, and maybe even again. The thick spots, way down there over there, it's kind of thin. Not going to worry about that. But right here where I'm at and along this tree line over here is thick. I should have cut this probably 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. And I know the tonnage would have been a lot less, but I could have got that tonnage off. Put it in the barn, it'd been beautiful, easy to dry because it'd been thin. And then it'd be ready to cut again now, with another 2 or 3 inches. And maybe overall I get the same tonnage. And I have to spend more passes over the field, I get that. But if I can put up better quality just simply because I can do multiple rounds, multiple cuttings, might be a better idea. So this is a little just insight to what I'm thinking about. I came out here and checked this, and it's wet. Not like wet, but like, let me turn this over. Still got some pretty green grass in there. Very green. Yeah. See these green right here? I don't know how well the camera pulls the green out. But that's like, this feels like the day you cut it. It's pretty damp. I can feel the moisture out here as I come out here on the field. I can feel it. It's damp. Someone spent way too much time getting this water out here, so the ground's really, really wet. Probably should have cut the water off about 2 weeks before. I just didn't like it. It looks like it's going to, a couple spots are browning. I did get a couple spots that are thin and brown, so yeah, sure, where it's thick, it's wet, and where it's not thick, it's really dry. So maybe a little better plan on irrigation instead of just irrigating methodically, just as I did. Making sure that I spend the time to slow the traveler down or stop it in the places that need water, and the dry spots here and the dry spot there, and maybe spend a little more time focusing on watering there. And this spot here is really wet and green because the main line goes across the top of the field here, and it leaks at every joint. So the water's, you can see it growing. You can see where the water path kind of leaks, but it's not. We're not there. We're not where the water leaks, where you can tell it can leak. But I don't know. Ground's good and squishy. Not like mud squishy, but not dry soft. Not end of August dry soft. Today's the last day in August, so I guess I'll go do some other things for now, and we'll wait another couple hours. See how this is no breeze, and it's been this weird hazy. I don't know how well that looks. It's kind of a hazy overcast. Really not ideal for drying. So we'll let it go for a few more hours. Come out here and check it. Hopefully some wind, some heat come, and then maybe tonight I rake it again. Probably not. Probably tomorrow I'll rake it again if it's still this damp. The top's drying out okay. But it's only like the top 2 or 3 inches. Well, yesterday it was only like the top inch, now it's the top 3 inches, so it's dry and just taking its time. All right, well, that's what we got for now. I'll keep you updated on what we fire up and what we're gonna do. So probably for now we're just gonna sit tight today and not do a whole lot. I got some other projects I'm gonna go work on maybe. All right, stay tuned.